What's up, guys? It's Mark Parson, Cornerback Pro, former NFL cornerback of the Houston Texans and the New Orleans Saints, and now I'm coaching you guys up all over the world. So today we're going to talk about mastery. So something that I actually really want to get in your minds. I want you to achieve this level. I want you to go as high as possible, as high as you can imagine, right? And I want you to achieve that level of expertise in what you do. Now we're talking about ball here, right? So we're gonna gear it to what you can do to achieve mastery. A lot of my guys are DBs, but I have I got receivers watching this page. You got linebackers. At the end of the day, this is gonna help you. All right, so this is my daughter right here. I have a 6-year-old daughter. We got her involved in jujitsu. Jujitsu is a really good, cool skill to have for your whole life, especially as a young lady. So she's 6 years old. Got her involved, and she got some type of chokehold. I'm not an expert at jujitsu, martial arts, so I don't know the correct term, but hey, it looks like she's choking her out, right? Or whatever. So, when I was at the practice yesterday on the session, I was thinking because this is her first time. So, she's only gone to 3 sessions, right? So she doesn't really know what she's doing, but she's having fun. And I'm just analyzing. That's how my mind works. I'm like analyzing. Well, at first I was like, because they started to spar, which they call rolling, and she was letting the girl like get on top. The girl was older and I've obviously been there a lot longer, but she was letting the girl get on top of her and not getting her off. And I was like, come on, come on. So I kind of, well, I didn't say anything out loud, but in my mind I was like, oh, come on, get up, get up. But she doesn't really know what to do. So immediately, how my mind works is, okay, I'll take care of that. And the way that I do it is the same process, man. It's the same process that I offer to you guys. I want you to take a peek into my mind when it comes to this, okay? So what I did with her was I said, all right, so she has these group sessions. So we pay for group sessions, right? And I was like, you know what? Okay, those other kids, they've been doing it for a lot longer. So how do I speed up this process? How do I get her to know what she's doing so she can feel confident and comfortable? She's already having fun. She likes this. But and she's a really good listener. But this is what I immediately said I was going to do. I said I'm just going to give her some private sessions too. I'm going to go ahead and pay this guy to give her private sessions. So she's going to have group sessions so she can compete amongst her peers, right? The other kids. And then I'm going to pay to do private sessions, yo. So, bam, she got group sessions. She's going to get better. She's going to be able to compete. She's going to be able to have fun, with other kids. But this is exactly what I did. And I'm going to tell you when I did it. All right. And it wasn't even with football. So then we're going to get private sessions. So the private sessions, he's able to narrow down and focus on her. And she's able to really basically make sure that she gets the techniques down. So he says it, she listens. If she messes up, he's able to say, no, this is what you do. Right? So group sessions, that's the workout with your team. That's a duh thing. That's a already obvious thing that you're gonna do. You're gonna work out with your team, right? So some guys miss those sessions. I'm here to tell you, you cannot miss those. That's like a given. That's like automatic. That's something you don't even think about. I'm just there. I gotta be there. Every single workout. Every single workout, man. And it pays off. I'm telling you, your coach, it definitely pays off, even if your coach doesn't say it. All right. So you got your group sessions, you got your team sessions, bam. Now pay for private sessions, man. Pay for those sessions where it's just you and maybe one other person, just in case whatever sport you're talking about football. It would help you to have maybe at least the coach who knows what he's talking about, the expert, and then maybe another person, so you can actually do some things because football obviously takes more than one person to really compete. But definitely want to get private sessions. So that's immediately the first thing I said. I was like, okay, I'll get her better. I'll get her better. I'm just gonna pay for private sessions, right? So that's definitely important. It's like having a tutor. So you're in class with the teacher, right? So you can take this with anything you're doing. It's academics. You got crappy grades, right? So obviously you can make sure you do certain things in your class when you're amongst your peers and you got your teacher. So you can do things like sit in the front of the class. You can take better notes. You can make sure that you got rest at home so you can make you stand up and focus on what the teacher's saying. Make sure that you're interested in what they're saying. eye contact. There's a lot of stuff you can do, right? So that's what she has to do in her group sessions. That's the same thing what you got to do in your team sessions. Make sure you're really paying attention in your film room with the coach and you're really into it, right? Then you get an academic tutor. And when you get to college, take full advantage of it. I know I did. Take full advantage of that time. So get a tutor, right? In academics. You need to get your grades up. You can't, because remember, you can't blame anybody else. You can get a tutor. Sometimes they don't even make you pay for it, and sometimes they do. Depends where you are. But the point is, make it happen. You need it. You need private sessions, fellas. I'm telling you. So you working out with the team, that's a given. And really, when you working out with the team, you need to be pursuing number one play, like that number one spot, first place attitude. Why are you there? Now, private session. Okay, I'm working out with a master, a sensei, a guru, an expert, whatever you want to call it. You need to work with them, where you fine tuning a technique, so you can get that mindset of that guru or expert. Okay, take this anywhere you need. I don't care if it's business, a job, um, religion, okay, academics. It doesn't matter. Fitness, whatever it is. You work it out with your team, and then you get a private session. Now, last, what's the third thing? Because I like moving in threes. I truly, that's a special number, and I'll explain why in another video. But look, the third thing is this. What are you doing by yourself? What are you doing by yourself? What you do in your spare time can change your life. So first you got your team sessions, you're focused, you're doing your thing, you're going for that number one spot and the team. Your goal is to dominate. You got a private session with a guru, expert, master to master that stuff. And then on your own. This is good meditation time. Like, this is great time. You can be by yourself, you get along with your thoughts and work. So you're working on the stuff that he taught you, basically. That's that information he taught you. You're on the field by yourself, working on your brakes, right? Working on your back pedal, working on your shuffle, staying low, getting the conditioning in. You're in the weight room. You're working, you're lifting. You're in the film room by yourself, right? So that time you're doing by yourself matters. And it's a good time to be around, be alone sometimes. We're always around other people. Sometimes it's good to get by yourself and just get your thoughts together. Get Evaluate what you're thinking, right? Evaluate getting your plan together, writing down your goals. It's alone time. Everybody needs alone time, but that's the last thing toward that mastery. That's the third thing. Get alone and master everything this dude has taught you, right? And one of the things, see, here's what I do, because you know me. All right, so y'all have been watching my videos for a while. So I have her, so she's learning from him. I'm going to go ahead and get her private sessions. So it's group sessions. I'm gonna get her private sessions, and then what I do at home is I say, McKenna, do some up downs. So I get her doing some up downs, some burpees, like random, like 5. Matter of fact, if she gets in trouble, I have her do push ups. Like, yo, give me 5, give me 5 up downs, right? But that's gonna build strength and a little conditioning. But I bought a pull up bar, and I just put it between the doors. So I said, hey, let me get 7 pull-ups, and I help her with the pull-ups, but she's pretty strong. We've been doing it for a while. But I have her doing pull-ups at home, and then I put her on the YouTube and I look up jujitsu. So jujitsu, sometimes I'll put, for the most part, I put girl jujitsu and sometimes some kids, well, basically competition, where so she can see what they're doing, their movements. She knows nothing about jujitsu besides the couple sessions, right? But something about our minds, man, when we see it, you see it, like, that's why I want you guys to really watch football. I noticed that with my young fellas, a lot of young guys who claim they want to go to play college football and pro football don't even watch ball, yo. So that's why I always want you to guys, that's why I do critique on NFL guys, so you can at least see how they move. So even if you don't know what they're doing, you see how they move, man, it's just going to come natural, because when you do learn, you'll be like, I know what a pro looks like. I know how pro walks. I know the swag a pro guy has, right? So that's what I have her do. I'll just have her watch like 5 minutes of some jujitsu, and then she goes on and does whatever she does. But think about how that will compound if we do that every day, right? Like, my goal, I'm looking down the road. I said, man, I want her to do maybe like 5 years, like 3 to 5 years of jujitsu, get really good, and then we'll maybe either if she really likes it still, and if she wants to go to a further level, cool. But that's what I really want her. I want to set that foundation for her in this particular sport, so that she can first of all know how to defend herself and have a cool skill. But that's what I'm doing. See, I organized it like that. Okay, 5 minutes of jujitsu. Just watch it on YouTube. Make sure you do your pull-ups. Let's go ahead and pay for expert, a guy, a coach for private sessions. Let's make sure you're in the group sessions. And I'm telling you, those those three things, fellas, can change your life for the better. For when I say change your life for the better, I'm talking about towards your goals and desires. All right. So that's some of the things that I did. I remember in 6th grade, that's what I did. I didn't really play basketball. I wanted to make the middle school basketball team. I was like 5'2". I wasn't like I had a growth spurt in 7th grade. I went like 5'2" to 5'9", you know, in the 7th grade. But I was like 5'2", but I was like, and I ain't never even played basketball on a real team, on an organized team. But I was like, Mom, I want to play basketball. So I knew his name was Calvin Duncan. He set all kinds of records at VCU, and he was a really good teacher, and he was a coach for the CBA, which was the league, a professional league, and he actually played, and he got drafted in the NBA and some other stuff. But he was a really good coach, and we knew him. So my mom paid him like, okay, well, we'll go ahead and get you private sessions with him. Didn't even play. And guess what? I was the only 6th grader that made the basketball team. So he trained me up, got me in shape, and got me to learn the principles of hard work and then what I can do on my own. So that's where a lot of this comes from. He gave me certain drills and stuff that I could do on my own to improve uh, my ball handling skills, and then how to practice how to get my shot. So he gave me a couple things that I can do. And guess what I did? Every day, because we had a basketball hoop outside my house, and leading up to the tryouts, man, I was just doing everything he taught me, and I would just do it over and over again until I got really good. And then we went to the tryouts. I was the only 6th grader to make the team. You know, it didn't just happen. I made it happen, and my parents obviously helped me. Now, for you guys who don't, you be like, Coach, that's great, but I don't have the money. I don't really have the money to do that. Look, I'm here to tell you, make it happen. You're gonna have to find a way. And it's good for you. You see, you may see it as a negative. Let me tell you something. You may see it as a negative right now because you're like, dang, man, I wish my parents had the money to do this or that. No, it's a positive. It's you're actually an advantage because you get to learn a life skill early. You might as well learn it because this is how your whole life is gonna be. You're gonna have to learn how to raise money, how to sell, how to get a job, how to show value, you might as well learn it now. All right, and you're gonna feel good. So feel good about it. First of all, if your parents can't do it, cool. Find a way. Cut some grass. Babysit. Figure out how you can give the world some value and solve and give solutions to people. You got to help somebody's problem. You got to solve somebody's problem and charge a fee. Okay, start a business, man. There's kids out there doing it. You can do it. You got to believe it. You gotta have that type of mindset and thought process, and it will happen for you. But that's how you get to that mastery level. Be in your group sessions, your team sessions, ball out. First of all, number one spot, get private sessions with a guy who knows his stuff, and then master it every single day by yourself. And those three things are gonna change your life. All right. Make sure you guys email me at cornerbackpro@gmail.com. Ask me for the one-on-one mastery program so you can improve your skills, like I said, by yourself, right? Or with a couple guys. And I'll include the mind and body training and all that stuff. And if you are in Chesterfield, Virginia, or Richmond, Virginia, definitely hit me up. All the DBs in the state should definitely be hitting me up. That's a given. Now, if I got guys coming from out of state, you just gotta coordinate with me, man, because I'm telling you, I got a really busy schedule. But just hit me up and let me know what your schedule is and when you can go. But like I say, I only need 3 days with you, really. So you don't have to get the 3 days consecutively. But I just want to show you what you need to work on and give you those drills, just like Coach Calvin Duncan gave to me, and I can just do it all over and over by myself, and then make the squad. Bottom line. All right, fellas, peace.